From retro to next gen, we've got it all. I'm George, a Gen X grown-up, and this is Bit by Bit. Okay, here's a bit that I hope doesn't get me in trouble with our robot overlords someday, but ChatGPT just got wrecked by the Atari 2600 in a chess match, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this article has been brought to my attention about 6 ways to Sunday through our Discord server, through email from our viewers and fans, so I absolutely had to put it in a bit-by-bit episode. This actually came out of a LinkedIn post. There was a guy there named Robert Caruso who figured out that there's a new gameplay skill anomaly. See, I can't even say that word correct. But he had ChatGPT play the Atari 2600 in chess. Now, at first, I guess ChatGPT said, oh, the images, I can't understand them. So he made all that stuff work for the model and then finally got it figured out how to play. But it kept making blunders, and I love this quote right here. Made enough blunders to get laughed out of a 3rd grade chess club. That's funny. Anyway, this was the ChatGPT 4.0 model. Just couldn't handle it. Eventually, it conceded, as you can see right here in the LinkedIn tale. And yeah, Atari 2600 is pretty much a badass from, 1977 till today? Yeah. Sorry, AI robot overlords, but it looks like you got. Okay, here's a very interesting bit from tomshardware.com, and the reason why I wanted to bring this to you guys is because I watched the YouTube video that this article is based on. But yeah, Commodore is considering possibly selling the company, and I mean Commodore, I mean the people who own the Commodore brand right now are considering selling that IP to Parafatric. So right here, and I apologize, I just butchered his name, but right here is a link to the video. It's a well done video. The guy always has top production quality with the stuff, and this is just part 1, and he ends it on a cliffhanger, which is perfect, but he might have an opportunity to buy the IP license, him and a couple of other people, to Commodore for all of their products, all of their IP, all of their logo, everything. This is something that I was trying to figure out a way to do for GenXGrownUp with some smaller IPs, but after watching this video, I realized I might be out of my depth a little bit in that pursuit, but this video is highly entertaining if you're a Commodore fan, a retro 8-bit computer guy, a Commodore 64, whatever. It's worth the read, and absolutely, please go watch the video and then subscribe so you can stick around for part 2 because I think it's going to be awesome. Here's another top 10 ranking video, this time from CBR.com. 10 surprise video game appearances in classic TV shows. So let's run through the list, see if we agree or disagree with CBR in this case. All right, number 10, Alf playing Space Invaders. Okay, that's a solid entry. Number 10, fair, okay. I've got some ones that if they're not on the list or if they're not in the top couple of spots, I'm going to be shocked. Let's see. This one happened in an episode called Border Song where he's just playing Space Invaders on the 2600. That makes sense for the timing of that TV show, 1987. Yeah, okay. All right, let's move on. Sonic R in Malcolm. Oh, Malcolm in the Middle. You know, I didn't really watch Malcolm in the Middle, so you guys will have to tell me if that's an appropriate place for that. Dexter playing Halo. Well, John, you ought to really appreciate that one then. Dexter is one of your favorite TV shows. John from GenXGrownUp, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking directly to him like I'm just recording this for him. But, okay, apparently in an episode, Dexter is playing Halo 3 on a colleague's computer. All right. Let's see. Sonic the Hedgehog in Breaking Bad. Another series I didn't watch and probably should. You guys can write down in the comments below if that's my bad or if the show's not worth it. Ooh, okay, this is one I was looking for. Number 6, yeah, I put this middle of the road because probably not a lot of people realize that Walking Dead had an episode where Yar's Revenge was played by Eugene Porter. Oh, yeah, they get it right here. There you go, Eugene playing Yars on the Atari 2600. Eugene was the bumbling, stuttering scientist who was terrified of his own shadow guy in the series, and so him playing Yars makes a lot of sense. Let's keep going. Okay, well, here's our first problem. Seinfeld, George Costanza playing Frogger with the game going across the street. This absolutely should be number 1. So CBR, you done messed up already. This should be number 1. This is the most iconic placement of a video game in a TV series as far as I'm concerned. But let's keep going. See what they think is better. Okay, the Miss Pac-Man on the Cast of Friends. Yes, that's a big show as well. And yeah, I remember that episode. I think they bought the machine and then they were all getting mad about it or something. Let's see. Okay, here it is. Phoebe gets a Miss Pac-Man for Monica and Chandler. Little is shown, Pac-Man becomes a focal point in the episode. The gang gets addicted to it and gets angry. Yeah. All right. House has Metroid Fever. Okay. You know, I've been meaning to watch that show. Again, another one I haven't watched. But that could make me want to watch it. I don't know. It's definitely not bigger than the Seinfeld Frogger. Okay, this is one at the number 2 spot that I was thinking should be there. South Park plays World of Warcraft. Yeah, that's iconic. Absolutely, that should be up in the top 2. I was looking for that one. Let's see what they got as number 1. What? The Sopranos Go Mario Karting is the number 1 entry in the, what the hell is the name of this list? Surprise video game. Oh my goodness. What? I'm going all the way back up, ladies and gentlemen. 10 surprise video game appearances in classic TV shows ranked. Yeah. Sorry, CBR. That's stupid. All right. Here's a bit that's kind of comic book and games related all at the same time. At the Xbox Game Showcase for 2025, they showed off Invincible Versus coming to the Xbox in 2026. Not on 2026. That would be stupid. Anyway, I love the Invincible series. It's really fun. The TV show is even better than the comic book series in some cases, in my opinion. But anyway, they are coming out with a new video game, and this is coming to us from Skybound and Quarter Up, which is a small in-house studio at Skybound. And what really attracted me more than anything, it's a very short article. I have the link down in the description, but this trailer, holy hell, is that a cool trailer. It's well worth the watch. The game's going to be awesome. It's 3 versus 3 tag out system mode in the fighting part of it, but hell, just Invincible getting a video game alone is awesome for me as a comic book fan. I can't wait till it comes out. Unfortunately, though, it's only coming out on the Xbox platform. So Xbox Series X or S, Xbox PC, and Xbox Cloud. So not on Steam or GOG or Epic or any of those systems, at least not yet. It'll probably be a year or 2 after the fact, because I'm sure they're going to want to make sure that they get all the sales they can across the Xbox platforms. Honestly, it's probably going to be worth it. That's going to do it for the news making headlines in the gaming world right now. I am George, and if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, and I'll keep on bringing you the news bit by bit.